Welcome to Heartbeat Human Connections, where, well, kindness lights up our world. You guys shared some truly incredible stories of compassion from all over, and we're going to take a deep dive into what makes them so powerful. We're looking at 10 heartwarming acts, ranked from, 10 to 1. Each one is really a testament to the amazing ways people choose kindness.
Yeah. What's really fascinating to me is that these stories aren't about, those huge gestures. They're not about saving the whole world, are they? They're about everyday people just,
Mhm.
making the choice to brighten somebody's day.
Yeah,
And, in doing that, they create these ripple effects that touch, countless lives.
exactly. And what's really cool? The stories come from everywhere. I mean, we've got New York, Iowa, Seattle, Tokyo, Miami, even Germany, India, Malaysia, Chicago, and London. It
Wow.
just goes to show you that, kindness really does transcend borders and cultures.
Yeah, that universality is like really key. It reminds us that no matter our differences, language, backgrounds, life experiences, we're all connected. We share this capacity for compassion. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so let's jump into some of these acts. At number 10, we have a story that honestly really touched me. It's about a homeless man in New York, and he donates his last dollar to a street performer.
Wow.
Instead of using it for himself, he chose to support, someone else's art. What do you think could have possibly motivated him?
I mean, that's a profound example of how kindness, isn't tied to material wealth. I mean, think about it. This man, even while facing hardships, he put someone else's joy first, their creative expression. It really makes you think about what generosity really means.
It does. It's powerful. It shows
Uh-huh.
that even the smallest things can make a big impact. And speaking of small acts making a difference, at number 9, we've got elementary school students. They're in Iowa, and get this, they're making sandwiches for a food bank.
Mhm. Oh, that's sweet. I love that one. It's heartwarming because it shows empathy and a sense of responsibility can be nurtured from such a young age. These kids are learning they have the power to help others and that even like making a sandwich can be part of something much bigger.
Right. It makes you wonder how different things could be if we all learned that lesson early on, huh?
Yeah.
Moving on to number 8, we have, well, a random act of coffee kindness.
Oh, I love
It's
those.
in Seattle. This woman pays for the next 50 coffees at her local shop. That sparks a chain reaction of generosity, right?
It really highlights the fact that kindness is contagious. One person's generosity just inspires others,
Hmm.
to pay it forward, and it creates this ripple effect that goes way beyond that initial act. I mean, it shows that we can create positive change just by choosing to be kind.
Couldn't agree more. It's like that saying, kindness is a boomerang. What goes around comes around. Now, speaking of kindness across borders, at number 7, we see locals in Tokyo rallying to help a tourist. She lost her wallet. Not only did they help her find it, but they also, made sure she got where she needed to go safely.
That's amazing. It's such a beautiful example of just like welcoming spirit, that
Yeah.
it can exist anywhere, a group of strangers coming together, going above and beyond, just to make this visitor feel safe. It's powerful. Even when we're far from home, we can find that human connection in the most unexpected places.
It makes you want to, book a trip to Tokyo, right? Just to
Yeah.
experience that. Okay, for number 6, we go to Miami. A group of teens decided to mow the lawn for their elderly neighbor. She couldn't do it herself.
That's so nice. That kind of act, that intergenerational kindness, it's particularly heartwarming. It shows that compassion. It transcends age. These teenagers saw a need and stepped up, didn't even hesitate. It shows a sense of responsibility and care for their neighbor. It's beautiful. It's like we can all play a part in creating a more supportive world.
So true. It's like they say, it takes a village. Now, things start to get really interesting. We're entering the top 5. At number 5, we have a story that's both heartwarming, but also kind of loud. It's a massive motorcycle rally in Germany, organized to support a terminally ill boy who just loves bikes.
15,000 bikers roaring through the countryside, all to make this one little boy happy.
I know.
That's incredible. And it raised awareness and funds for his treatment, too. It shows the power of collective action fueled by compassion. And it shows how, shared interests like motorcycles can bring people together for a bigger purpose.
I love this part. His mom said it was like a dream come true for him. I mean, can you imagine being surrounded by that much love? Gives me chills.
Oh, absolutely. It's a testament to the human spirit, what we'll do for the people we care about.
Now, at number 4, this story's about being in the right place at the right time. This man in Thane, India, He caught a 2-year-old child falling from a 13th floor balcony.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That is incredible. He reacted instantly, without even thinking. He saved a life. I mean, talk about bravery. It's extraordinary. It makes you wonder if we all have that potential for heroism inside us, just waiting for the moment.
His response was, "It was instinct. I just reacted."
Wow.
But think about it. Those instincts saved a life. Like something out of a movie, but it's real life. A real-life superhero.
It really is. And it just goes to show you, heroes, they can come from the most unexpected places. Even in the worst situations, there's still hope. There's human connection.
Inspiring is an understatement.
Okay.
Number 3 takes us to Malaysia. A delivery rider finds a mom. She's desperately searching for vanilla bread at 3 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? It's for her autistic son who needs it to calm down.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. But it's also amazing. I mean, the writer, he went above and beyond. He could have just, finished the delivery. But he saw this mom's distress. He took the time to help her find that bread.
He even stayed with the family until her son was calm. Incredible empathy.
Absolutely. Incredible compassion.
He said, seeing the relief on her face was more than any tip could give. I mean, you can tell the real reward was that human connection, knowing he made a difference.
That's so true. And those moments of connection, of genuine care, that's what makes these stories so powerful, that they remind us that even with all the chaos of life, our busy schedules, taking the time to connect with another human being, to offer support, it can have such a profound impact.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And sometimes that support comes from unexpected places, like a late-night delivery rider.
Yeah.
Okay, for number 2, we're off to Chicago. A local bakery was struggling, and well, the community did something incredible.
Really? What happened?
The residents launched a social media campaign. It brought so much attention to the bakery's struggles. The response was just overwhelming. People lined up for blocks just to buy their bread, sold out days for the bakery. It's just such a beautiful example of how people can come together to support local businesses. It's a sense of shared prosperity.
Absolutely. Love that.
The owner said, "We've never felt so loved by our community." Warms my heart. It reminds us that local businesses, they're not just about transactions, are they? They're about people, connections, a sense of belonging.
So true. And it's part of this growing movement, local love, where people are choosing to support those smaller businesses, recognizing their value, not just for the economy, but for the community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you support a local business, you're investing in your community,
Right.
helping to create a more vibrant place to live. Okay.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. The number 1 act of kindness takes us to London.
Okay.
A young artist decided to bring some joy to kids battling cancer by transforming hospital walls into these vibrant murals.
That's beautiful. It just highlights the incredible power of art to heal.
Yeah.
To inspire. By creating these colorful, imaginative murals, this artist brought, a sense of wonder to kids facing really tough stuff. It's a reminder that even in those hard times, we can still find beauty and hope.
And the impact went way beyond those hospital walls. The murals went viral.
Really?
Inspiring people all over the world, raising awareness about bringing beauty to those in need.
Wow, that's amazing. It's such a great example of how one person's passion and creativity can spark a global movement of kindness, compassion. The artist said, if I can make one kid smile, it's worth it. And that really sums it up, the power of art to change lives.
Inspiring. This artist used their talent to make a real difference. And these top 3 stories are just a glimpse into the power of kindness. They remind us that even with life's challenges, there's always room for compassion, empathy, and connection. And that even small acts can create a ripple effect, spreading joy and hope.
And they show the different ways kindness can, show itself, from spontaneous generosity to organized efforts that bring a whole community together. Each act, big or small, can make a difference.
And what's really cool about Heartbeat? It doesn't just show these acts. It actually encourages people to get involved. Viewers like you to be part of the movement.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not just about watching, it's about taking action. And they have this awesome thing, the Kindness Challenge.
Right.
Where they encourage everyone to do one act of kindness every single day. And you can share it, right? With a hashtag kindness challenge. It's really neat. It creates this feeling of community, we're all in this together, making the world better.
It's it's a ripple effect, right? Spreading outwards.
Exactly.
And it's not like you have to do something huge, right?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Little things can be powerful too.
Absolutely. Just think about it. Like holding the door for someone, giving a genuine compliment, or even just, listening to a friend who's having a tough time. Those little things, they can totally make someone's day.
It's those everyday moments
Mm-hmm.
where we make that choice to be kind, to be compassionate. And the Heartbeat team, they don't stop there. They actually highlight stories from their viewers,
Mm-hmm.
showing like the real impact of these everyday acts.
That's one of my favorite parts. It's amazing to see how people all over the world, they take this challenge and they run with it, sharing their stories. It's like a tapestry of compassion woven together by all these individual acts. And one of the stories that really got to me, it was about a viewer who helped reunite a lost dog with its owner.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh my gosh, so sweet. It seems so simple, but the impact is huge.
Right. Imagine that relief, the joy of getting your dog
It
back.
just melts your heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it reminds you that kindness can show up in all these different ways. And even, the smallest things can create these powerful connections.
Absolutely. And it makes you think, that dog probably got found because a bunch of people were looking out for it.
Right.
Spreading the word, working together. It shows that we can do so much more when we work together.
It's true. It really highlights that sense of community, right? Like
Yeah.
we're all connected. And it's not just about lost pets. People have shared stories about, helping their elderly neighbors, paying for coffee, or just saying something kind to a stranger who's having a rough day.
Right. And each story is a testament to the fact that, well, kindness can look like anything. It's about realizing that we all have that power, that ability to make a difference.
It's so inspiring to see this global community of compassion forming,
Mhm.
people from all over, united by this commitment to making the world a kinder place.
Yeah.
And it's not just some nice idea, it's about real change,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. And that's the magic of Heartbeat. It's not just about the stories, it's about empowering people. It's like an invitation. Come join this movement. Celebrate the best of humanity.
So, as we think about all these stories, it's good to remember that we all have this power inside us.
Yeah, you don't need to wait for some big opportunity. Kindness can just be part of our everyday lives. It's those little choices we make, right? And to put compassion and empathy first.
Like a smile for someone you don't know, helping a neighbor out, just being there for a friend. Each one of those acts can create that ripple effect of good vibes.
And you never know, maybe your act of kindness is the one that inspires someone else. And they pay it forward, and it just keeps going. Like tossing a pebble into a pond. You get these ripples that spread out further and further.
Your kindness, however small, it can have that same effect, making the world a little brighter. And it's important to remember, you don't gotta wait for someone else to get things going.
You can be the one who starts it. You have the power to make that choice. To be kind. To make a difference.
It's so easy to just get caught up in the day-to-day,
Yeah.
and totally forget about the power of just like small acts of kindness.
It's true. We always think kindness has to be this big thing. But honestly, the little things often mean the most.
For sure. Like, remember that story about the delivery driver in Malaysia
Oh, yeah, yeah.
going way out of his way to help that mom find the exact bread her son needed?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It wasn't like, front page news or anything,
Right.
but for that family, it meant everything.
Exactly. And that's what's so great about this kindness challenge. It encourages people to just make kindness part of their routine. It's
Yeah.
like a ripple effect, one person's kindness leading to another.
And what I love is that it gives people this space to share their stories, to inspire others. When you read those stories online, it just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's like even when the world feels kind of messed up, there's still so much good happening.
It really shows the power of human connection, right? When we choose to be kind, we're not just cheering someone up, we're actually making our communities stronger.
That's a good point. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Heartbeat, human connections, I want to leave you with this thought. What small act of kindness will you choose today?
Yeah. What will it be?
Will you pay it forward at the coffee shop? Help out a neighbor who's struggling?
Maybe just smile at someone who looks like they're having a tough day,
There are so many possibilities.
right?
And just remember, even the smallest things can make a difference. They can inspire others and lead to a more compassionate world.
So yeah, get out there, spread some kindness, and share your stories. Use that hashtag kindness challenge.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this heartwarming journey of human connection.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, stay kind.